Hi, Wingman. Welcome to Wellness 52, May 2021 edition, brought to you by the Airman and Family Readiness Center. I'm Sergeant DeRosa. Hope you had a great month. I thought I was sleep deprived during basic training, but as I learned recently, nothing compares to having a newborn. So I apologize in advance if I botched some of this presentation, but I'm going to do the best I can on very limited sleep. So it's May, believe it or not, and it's a great time of year to talk about spirituality and spiritual health. Nature, getting out in nature, the flowers are blooming, it's getting warmer outside, and spirituality is all about connecting with nature, finding deeper meaning in your day to day, or not in your day to day, but getting outside of your day to day in life, finding deeper meaning in what drives you, what's your purpose in life, being a good person, a good human being, some of those positive emotions that relate to spirituality. It does not necessarily mean being religious. So that's this month's presentation. It's called Spiritual Fitness, and we'll get right into it. First, let's define what spiritual fitness is not. It's not being religious, as I mentioned. It's not forcing a set belief system on yourself or on others and expecting them to follow it. It's not living life according to rigid rules and cultural norms. It's not doing what you want to do and not caring for what others think because your way and belief system is the right way to live. You're not forcing your beliefs or your views of the world or on topics on others. It's okay to disagree. It's about being open minded. What is spiritual witness? Fitness. It's different for each person. It means practicing self care of the mind, body, and soul. I apologize for the spelling mistake. It's bringing out positive emotions such as peace, awe, contentment, gratitude, and acceptance. It's having a relationship with people around you. It's relating to your environment and culture. It's experiencing life according to your life purposes and values. In terms of yourself, I'd like you to take a moment and read these questions, or I'll read them and kind of think about them. And that kind of will help you determine what spirituality means to you. What gives your life meaning and purpose? What drives you? What motivates you? When do you feel most happy or fulfilled? That's what that means. What gives you hope? How do you get through tough times? Where have you found comfort? What are your three most memorable experiences in life? Well, do look deep down. Think very hard about when you most memorable. What made you feel most happy? When did you feel the most alive? And just feel grateful and just fulfilled. That'll kind of help you determine what drives you, what motivates you, and then you can direct your life in that direction. Uh, if you belong to a religious community, how are you connected to this group? If you have survived losses in your life, how have you done so? What were your coping mechanisms? Describe a time or instance when you felt comfortable and that everything was right. Everything fell into place. Everything felt like it worked. Everything made sense. Describe a time when your life was filled with a sense of meaning or when you experienced a sense of awe or appreciation. Spirituality is a brave search for the truth about existence, fearlessly peering into the mysterious nature of life by Elizabeth Lesser. Continuing with kind of the breakdown between being spiritually drained or not fit and being spiritually fit. Someone who is spiritually drained or not fit is pessimistic about the future of their life, engaged in immoral behavior and decisions, envious of others, holds grudges, has little respect for others, and abandons their core values and beliefs, leads from their mind only, feels that their life is without purpose and nothing has meaning, not even family or friends. In contrast, someone who is spiritually fit or spiritually healthy is optimistic about the future of their life, is engaged in sound and moral behavior and decisions, compassionate and forgiving of themselves and others, has a great respect for others and committed to their core values and beliefs, abides by them with their actions and words, leads from their mind, heart, and soul, is motivated and engaged in life and its meaning and enjoys being with family and friends. The labor, the Laborers Health and Safety Fund of North America offers this beautiful, simple definition of spiritual wellness. Spiritual wellness is being connected to something greater than yourself and having a set of values, principles, morals, and beliefs that provide a sense of purpose and meaning to life, then using those principles to guide your actions. The benefits of practicing spiritual wellness and integrating spirituality in your life are many. It helps reduce stress and depression, it reduces anxiety, it lowers blood pressure, strengthens your immune system, lowers blood sugar, helps sustain concentration, memory, and cognition, improves your self esteem and reduces depression, enhances positive feelings like optimism and gratitude. It increases compassion and empathy, and improves self confidence, among other things. It's important to check in with your spiritual fitness. These are some questions that kind of will help you understand whether you're being spiritually fit, whether you're practicing spirituality. Do you allow yourself time alone for personal reflection? Do you pray or reach out to a higher power? Again, not necessary. Do you think about the meaning of life and your individual purpose in it? Do you take walks in nature? Appreciate the transformation of each season? As I mentioned, it's spring and it's good to get outside and even connect with nature. Do you pause to remind yourself that life isn't all about you? Do you put down your phone to just be, disconnect from information overload, from the digital media space, social media? Do you practice activities that allow you to slow down? A lot of us are always on high speed and what's the next thing and always have to be busy and have to be doing things. Sometimes it's just stop, cut everything out and disconnect. Disconnect from reality even and just be with yourself. Now there's certain activities you can do to improve your spiritual fitness. First and foremost, personal reflection and contemplation. Again, what gives you life meaning and purpose? What are your values and how do you live them every day? It's one thing to say what your values are, but are you really taking action to live those values on an everyday basis? What would you like to accomplish in life? Not just for your career, your personal relationships. It's important to set goals in life and create an action plan to achieve them. What brings you peace and comfort? Another thing you can do is find a mentor, be a mentor. It's very fulfilling either way. Personal relationships, those are personal relationships with those close to you. It can be a teacher, it can be a coach, a colleague, religious figure, a friend. Spending time in nature. It cultivates a sense of wonder and connection. It helps you unplug from digital information overload. Additional activities to improve spiritual fitness. Meditation. Many benefits of meditation. Enhances your self awareness. It boosts happiness, sharpens your focus, helps with stress reduction, and it helps control addictions. How do you do meditation? Uh, what you want to do is you want to find a comfortable seat, and I'm bear in mind I'm no expert, but this is general rules, or not rules, but generally how you would meditate. Find a comfortable seated position in a quiet, distraction-free space. Set a time for 5 minutes. You want to focus on your breathing. You want to count to five on your inhale and five on your exhale. Focus on the feeling of the breath as it enters and exits your body. If your mind wanders, it's okay. Now, there's a really helpful app called Headspace or Simple Habit that you can download, and it'll walk you through some meditation exercises. And I think even the free version offers a really a good amount of meditation exercises before you have to like pay for it. Yoga. Yoga is basically a combination of meditation and breathing with a full body workout. It increases flexibility, improves your overall health, reduces stress, anxiety, and promotes better sleep and more. If you're in New York City, there's this organization called Yoga to the People, which I participated in a few times, but it offers free yoga classes, which is really nice. And of course, you can tip them if you want, but they offer free 1 hour yoga sessions, and they have different locations throughout the city. Uh, Again, additional activities to improve spiritual fitness. Traveling, believe it or not, it helps you escape your day-to-day obligations, just to get away from it all, and just to kind of open yourself up to new perspectives and reflect on personal experiences. And it promotes open-mindedness and inclusion. Volunteering. Serving others promotes compassion and gratitude. You want to search for an organization with a mission that is close to your heart. So as we talked about what are some of the memorable experiences in your life, what is important to you, what are you passionate about. Then you want to find an organization that aligns with your personal passions and motivations. And you can do that by going on volunteermatch.org or United Way offers easy access to look up volunteer opportunities. And the fulfillment you'll receive from volunteering will really impact your life in a positive way. I know from personal experience, it's one of the most memorable things I've done is when I volunteered for causes that are close to my heart. There's this thing called a spiritual anchor. Um, and it's something that anchors you, something that keeps you looking forward, something that gives you peace, hope, and confidence that you'll get through whatever it is you're going through. So, what is it? As a metaphor, a boat anchor helps keep a boat attached to one place on the ocean floor so that it does not go drift in the sea. A spiritual anchor is something that keeps us grounded, connected to what matters most, and it helps us cope with the challenges that life brings. Now, it can be many different things. Everyone, it can be different for every person. For example, it could be an object like a piece of jewelry, a song, artwork, a poem, a mantra, a religious symbol, etc. How do you use it? You keep it with you. You wear it, carry it, you put it someplace you spend time. And every time you come into contact with it, you'll be reminded about what matters most. What matters most in life? It's easy to get stressed out over little things in life. Every day there's little things that stress us out. But there's this bigger picture, right? Try to always think about the big picture. And that's kind of what the anchor helps you do. Helps you really think about what's really important in life, right? Uh, and it helps you get through tough times. We should all have personal vision statements. What you want to do is you write out your life experiences, family, work, education, successes, failures, and then you want to define your passion and calling. That depends on your personality, spiritual gifts, abilities, where God is working in your life. List your 5 core life values. It could be things like honesty, hard work, family, spiritual health. And then you want to identify what motivates you. Why are you doing what you're doing? If you're not doing what motivates you, what you're passionate about, why are you doing it anymore? If you're in a job that you don't really love, why are you doing it anymore? And it's easier said than done to switch careers. But there's certain steps, small steps that you can take to kind of change your life, change the trajectory of where you're going in life. You might be involved in poor habits, uh, poor habits that you wish to overcome. Well, it's never too late to kind of, you know, make a change in your life and use spirituality to help you do that. It provides clear direction, gives you life goals, and leads to change. That wraps up this month's presentation on spiritual health, spiritual wellness, spiritual fitness, whatever you want to call it. Again, as you notice, it's not necessarily religious. We have a great resource. However, if you are religious, the chaplain's office every month is putting out great information, so utilize them. But spirituality is much more than that, and that's the basis of this presentation. It was brief, but hopefully beneficial, and the PowerPoint slides are available on that link there. Feel free to contact me at any time during the course of the month. And thank you very much for joining us today, this morning. I wish you a wonderful month of May, and I will see you next month in June. Thanks again.